Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Walt here from Down the Block Sports, and today I want to talk about the Boston Red Sox. The Sox, through the first 26 games of the regular season, sit 10-16, have been underperforming to say the least through the early part of the 2022 season. And today they're calling up one of their top prospects. What I want to talk about today is who that top prospect is, why they're calling him up, and how this could affect things moving forward with the Boston Red Sox. Again, I'm Alec Walt. This is Down the Block Sports. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more of my exclusive content. Yes, the Boston Red Sox are struggling to start the 2022 season. Again, sit 10-16 in a extremely competitive division, and Jaren Duran, one of the Red Sox top prospects, is on his way to the major league. The Red Sox are calling up Jarren Duran for their weekend series against the Chicago White Sox. In AAA so far this season, he's hitting .397, .478, .638, over 1,100 OPS, 2 home runs, and 7 stolen bases out of 8 attempts. So Duran is off to a hot start in AAA, and with the Red Sox playing so poorly offensively in the outfield, the timing makes a lot of sense. He's hitting well, and the Red Sox are not. Jackie Bradley Jr. is hitting .200 with 0 home runs and 6 RBIs. Kike Hernandez, the guy you expected to be the everyday center fielders, hitting .189, has 1 home run, is no longer in the leadoff spot for the Red Sox, as that's been taken by Trevor Story. And Franchi Cordero, he's hitting .214, 0 home runs, and 1 RBI. So pretty much anyone, we've seen Christian Arroyo as well play in the outfield a little bit this season. Pretty much everyone who's been in the outfield outside of Alex Verdugo has not been very impressive offensively. Now, Jarren Duran's getting called up, and we're going to see some movement here with the Red Sox outfield. One, we look at Duran, we project him as an everyday center fielder moving forward. If I'm the Red Sox and you expect him to be your everyday center fielder, your expectation is he is going to get some minutes at center field, if not eventually be the full-time center fielder with the Boston Red Sox. I think he should on day one. We will see what happens when Alex Cora puts out his lineup card. 2, this is going to hurt the minutes for Jackie Bradley Jr. He is all glove, no bat this year, and his production offensively has not been pretty. Now, when we traded for Hunter Renfroe, we knew we were getting the defense and not the bat, and taking some power out of the lineup with Renfroe going to the Brewers, and he's not off to the best start with the Milwaukee Brewers. They're finally starting to hit as a team, but he's still someone that they need to get going, or that they would like to have in the middle of their lineup. But the Red Sox can't deal with this 10-16 slow start anymore. You know, this is the American League East. We've got the Yankees, the Blue Jays, and the Rays ahead of us. Those are 3 teams we expect to make the playoffs. Now, obviously, there is an expanded playoff. There is still over 130 games left in the regular season. There is still plenty of time for the Boston Red Sox to get out of this funk and start moving forward in the direction we expected them to after going to the ALCS last year against the Houston Astros. But if the Red Sox don't figure it out soon, and they're stuck behind these 3 teams below 500 as we get closer to the All-Star break, they're going to have a really tough time getting out of it. And they may go into the deadline with an approach that fans really aren't going to like. I mean, we need to see something changed here offensively. Now, Jarren Duran, his first time with the Boston Red Sox, was not the best offensive player. He played well in his first game with the Red Sox against the New York Yankees, but he's someone who fell off very quick and was getting beat hard by major league pitching. We see that sometimes out of young players. The 25-year-old is someone you expect to eventually secure a major league spot. Not many top prospects are that old, but he remains as a top prospect with this team and highly rated amongst national baseball writers. But, you know, the only thing we can hope here is that there's a spark coming. Because one, Duran is an excellent base runner. When he gets on, he can fly around the bases. Now, depending on where he is in the order, I could see him starting off further down in the order, maybe eventually move his way up towards Trevor Story. But, you know, if he's hitting at the 9, say hypothetically, and there's Story and Bogarts and Devers and JD there, and he gets on base, there's a chance those guys are going to be able to score him. He's also a solid base stealer. When he's not playing every day in the outfield, he can be a pinch runner late in games. His speed is major league ready, and we'll see how his bat translates and see if he can carry it over from AAA. But that jump from AAA to major leagues is no joke. His previous track record tells me that he may not be an all-star hitter the second he comes to the major league level, if ever at all. But The Red Sox need a spark. Their offense outside of Alex Verdugo in the outfield has been terrible. Duran in AAA has been killing it. The Sox got to get out of this funk. And they called up Jaren Duran at the perfect time. So we'll see what happens here with the outfield. How many games will Jackie Bradley play now moving forward? What will Kike Hernandez potentially change roles as a multi-utility guy? Can Jaren Duran build the offense to remain as the starting outfielder with the Boston Red Sox? There's a lot of questions that need to be answered, but they need a spark, and they're hoping Duran can provide that from AAA. What do you think of the Red Sox calling Jarren Duran from the minors? Feel free to give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more of my exclusive content. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we will see you very soon.